Hello everybody, this is Arxy, and as you can see, I am reacting to every single one of the FNaF trailers. FNaF 1, FNaF 2, FNaF 3, 4, 5, 6, FNaF 77. I don't know how much there are, I completely forgot. So this should be a short video. I will be pausing to explain. I remember a lot of this. I know I personally did not do any on the channel. I did not play any of these games on the channel yet. I'm just gonna react to the trailers because not just this game, just the whole franchise is just so unique. I should stop blabbering. Let's just get into it. So, Five Nights at Freddy's, FNaF 1. Let's go. During the day, it's a place of joy. You aren't here during the day. Uh-oh. I have the night watch. Yup. It's Bonnie. Right there. That Bonnie running down the hallway does not exist. Just more Scott Cawthon propaganda. That is creepy. And if that actually happened in game, oh man, that would be weird. So basically, what Scott Cawthon, he did not expect this game to blow up at all. He created that game. It's just so crazy how a small idea just turned something huge. And once the bigger YouTubers started playing that, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, all those big YouTubers, it started giving it a bunch of growth, and that's just where it took off. And that's a very very short trailer, but it's a very memorable one. So let's just go on to the second one. This was so hyped up, actually.
Chances are you've made a very poor career choice.
Yep. Guessing that's Mangle? Nope, not yet. Deactivated. Whew. This is so well made compared to the previous game. Here we get some small gameplay of night 4 out of all nights. Night 5 and then back to night 4. Malfunctioning. 0 doors, right there. It was hectic when people started first playing this. Yep. And I bet that got some people, but I've seen it so many times. FNaF 2? Scott? Okay, what was it? 5 months? I think 5 months after the release of the first game. 5 months. He creates a second game. 5 months. That's so cool. To develop a game that big with so many mechanics. That is phenomenal to think of. And I just I just remember, okay, what was that? Back in 2014, that was 5 years ago. I'd be 10. I'll be 10 years old. And I would be terrified. I would look at the FNaF fan theories of Game Theory MatPat. I'll look at, I would actually start theorizing myself because this is where the lore actually started. Scott didn't intend for the lore to be in FNaF 1. He didn't expect it to blow up. So FNaF 2 is when the lore really started to go, because of mini games, the general idea of FNaF 2. he will come back. As in William Afton. Or Michael Afton. I think it's Michael Afton. He always does. He won't die. That's why. We have a place for him. That is terrifying. Oh my god. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And should be a jump scare? Yep, there it is. Coming soon. Now let's see when this was made. This was made back in 2015. The beginning of 2015. That is so... It's like such a short amount of time. I mean, this game is probably the least scariest game out of all of them. It's probably... To be honest, probably the easiest game out of the whole franchise. That's what I think, at least. But just everyone in the beginning was baffled that there was only like one animatronic. Call it Spring Bonnie. Used to call it Bonnie, just Golden Bonnie. But they soon realized it was Spring Trap, and this game was supposed to be the end. Everyone thought this game, FNaF 3, was the end of the franchise. The good ending. That seemed like the perfect settlement of this FNaF franchise. It seemed perfect. Like all the souls went to rest and boof, done. But oh Scott, you had to screw us over for a fourth, didn't ya? Yep, he did. Speaking of FNaF 4, this is probably the scariest game out of all of them. Not the hardest, but the scariest. This game also had a ton of lore. Even this trailer is terrifying. It's just that it's like you run over, it takes place in a bedroom. Man. You're predicting something. Ooh, what have you brought home? I don't know, what have I brought home? Close the doors. Okay, you don't have to close right there. And there's Plush Trap. Dang. That. Oh man. This is actually the only game I never got around to playing. Because back then, I was absolutely terrified. That sheer thought of running across a bedroom to open and close doors that for some reason you can't lock. It's crazy. I know I keep on saying this, but every single Five Nights at Freddy's game, it's different. Yet, it's like a whole different game, but it still keeps all the story all together. FNaF 1, 2 doors, open, close, boom. FNaF 2, no doors, Freddy mask, on, off, wind up music box, boom. FNaF 3, audio, don't die, boom. FNaF 4, run across the room, close doors, and try not to die, boom. This is just the mystery and the lore behind it. And this was also the game where the box was introduced, that we still don't know what's inside that box. Scott, tell us what's in the box, Scott. Another phenomenal game by Scott, probably the scariest game out of the bunch, and definitely not the last, because we also thought this game was the last game. Nope, we're we're only halfway through. Panic. Goes through all the games. I hate Ballora so much. She's so creepy. On the other hand, Funtime Freddy, my personal favorite. Sister Location. The 5th installment of the series, and there goes baby. This fall. Not this fall, but like back in... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that forgot that happened. Back in 2016. This game was probably the most interesting one, I guess you could say. This game introduced kind of a free roam element. This game had a custom night. It had secrets, it had 2 endings, a good ending and a bad ending. I think the next one, FNaF 6, Pizzeria Simulator, kind of sums everything up, even though there's 2 more games after that. FNaF 6 was... I'll talk about it after the trailer, but I think FNaF 6 is the official ending. Like, as you can see, I think FNaF 6 is the end of the timeline. Not the end of the franchise, but the end of the timeline, the FNaF timeline. You'll see in a second. This game is... very hard one. Actually, I mean, it's not hard, but mostly this whole game right here, FNaF 6, all lore. This is not what it seems like. It seems like a friendly, fun pizzeria simulator, and it is. About 50%, but we'll see. Just beginning of the game. That trailer did not show anything of what it actually was. Oh man. And the thing is, this is probably the... what was it? It's the first free game of the franchise. The next game is actually also free, but FNaF 6 is not what it seems. I mean, I'm only reacting to the trailers in this video. I'm not actually playing the game. So, FNaF 6 just, it concluded a lot of questions we had. And pretty much the end of the timeline. So, that's that, I guess. Next up is Ultimate Custom Night. And no, I did not forget FNaF World. But I really don't want to talk about FNaF World, because that's kind of, that game was a flop. It really was, and I kind of already skipped over it, and I really don't feel like doing it again. So, We're not doing FNaF World. Y'all can search that up on your own.
I'm a little bit nervous for this, but the goosebumps are just. Oh. Okay, guys. So I actually.
They got a bunch of big YouTubers together, like Dalko, Razbowski, Markiplier, 8-Bit Ryan, combined it to make the trailer. This game is amazing. The second free game, by the way.
The offices here, so you can actually customize the offices now, and there's challenges here as well. Loads of challenges that we can do.
Oh my God, we have the vent system.
That's Fusion Z,
Right, okay,
Fusion
hold
Z
up,
Gamer.
The
Yep.
duct system. Let's go. There's so much happening.
20 difficulty. 20 difficulty.
Friday!
The Ultimate Custom Night is not something to mess around with. This is the Ultimate Custom Night.
B-Bird likes you.
Thanks very much.
Some of these characters, I can't even focus.
Oh, what is? Oh no! Oh God!
Reset the ventilation.
We put you back together and take you apart all over again.
Whoa. Probably, definitely the hardest game out there in the franchise. The hardest game, obviously. It's, I mean, 50-20 mode. Dalko. Man, Dalko's not the first to beat it, but Dalko puts so much effort into that, and he eventually beat it. Yeah, somehow. With a lot of concentration, a lot of hours of hard work. That game, man, it also had a lot of lore. Well, not as much as FNAF 6 or any others, but there's specific cutscenes after some score you get. After you beat some knights, there's some cutscenes you get. They piece together to make some sort of storyline, I guess. And it's just I keep on saying this, but it's amazing. Scott Cawthon did an amazing job. Another short trailer, but also made by Steel Studios. Gotta give them credit. Probably okay. I'm not sure. Okay, I would say it's tied with FNAF 4 for being the scariest, because the VR experience, it is terrifying. I have a Rift S over here. Hold up. Somewhere. Y'all believe me. I have a Oculus Rift S. I have played it myself, and it's just so well made, and it's a lot of people are disappointed by it. Not because it's not scary enough. It's just because they expected more secrets, and obviously they are going to add more. Scott said himself, he's gonna add more to the game, probably like a DLC, and not even the Showtime button works, so I don't know about that, but we do not know. This came out really recently, like May, I believe. I guess that's it. That is all the FNAF trailers so far. Well, that is all for this video, and if you enjoyed this video, this short, quick video, then you should hit the like button, subscribe to my beautiful 30-something subscribers. Oh, also, please put a comment down below what else you want me to do, because I am out of ideas. I do not know what to post on my channel. So please help me out here, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully soon.